If you are looking to learn CAD softwares, you have tuned into the right channel. Please subscribe and press the bell icon. Hello friends, hope you are doing well. Now in this tutorial we will try to make this drawing with the help of polar method. So let us start today's tutorial. The formula for polar method is at the rate distance less than angle. To start the drawing, I will select the line from the draw toolbar. Either I can enter in the command line. So I will press L as the shortcut key of the line command. I will press enter. Now it will ask for the first point, that will be the origin one, will be 0, 0. Now I have to go into the positive x direction and my distance on that is 100. So by using the formula it will be shift at the rate 100 less than. Now the angle on the positive x axis is 0. So it will be 100 less than 0. Now I have to go towards the downside, that is the negative y-axis. Now in the negative y-axis the value of angle is 270 degrees. So my distance is 100 again and I will use the formula less than, and the value of that is 270 degrees. So I will enter 270 degree in this case. Now you can see a distance of 50 on the top on the reference drawing. So I will press at the rate 50 less than. Now again on the positive x-axis the value is 0. Now again I have to go upwards. What I can do, I can press shift at the rate. Now the value is 100 less than. Again in the top, in the positive y, we are having 90 degrees as the angle, so it will be 90. Shift at the rate 100 less than 0 degrees. Shift at the rate, again I am showing for the small distance, it will be 50 less than 90. I can do a tracking also in this case. To make a straight line, what I can do, I can press F8 to switch on my ortho first, and I can track from this point to this line without entering the value of in the command line. So again, if I have to go on the top side, I can use a direct method again. What is the value which I have to input? It is 100. So do remember, I can use direct method and polar method simultaneously on a single drawing. Now suppose again I want to enter the value with the help of polar method at the rate 50 less than 180 degrees. I am going into the negative x direction, so it will be 180 degrees. Now I have to go back again in the bottom side. So again I can track from this point and track this one directly here. Also if I want to track this point, I can track this end point and I can track here. And to close my loop, what I can do, again I can press shift at the rate, the value is 50 less than, in the downwards direction the angle is 270 degrees. So it will be 270. Now I have to calculate the center of the circle, which is at the center of this plus point. So my origin is located on this point, and I have to calculate the distance, that is the x distance from this point to this point. So it will be total of x distance. So I will calculate the x distance first. So it will be a summation of 100 plus, now it is situated at the vertical axis, so it will be 25. So it will be 100 plus 25. So it will be 125 in this case, that is the x value. Now I have to calculate the y value also. Now the y value is going with the midpoint of this one. So if I show you this like this point, like with the dotted line, so it is at the midpoint of the vertical line. So my distance will be half of the 50 distance. So my overall distance in this case is 50. This distance I am having as 50 distance. So it will be half. So the value of y in this case will be 25. So if I will enter the value as directly, now I will enter C for circle and I will enter the coordinates as 125, 25. So you can see that the center of the circle has been located at the center of this plus. Now I can enter the value directly of the radius, that is 25. So in this way we can calculate this drawing with the help of the polar method. If I want to give the dimensions, I can check it dimensions with the help of quick dimensioning. So the dimensioning will be according to our judgment that what the dimensions we have given to the drawing. So we have to pay special attention on the center points, where the center points are located or where the distances are located. We can use the direct method, absolute method, polar method of lines directly. Now I will like to show you a new command in AutoCAD that is called as a join command or the construction line. So first let us see the join command. So if I talk about join command, for join command, J is the shortcut key. Now it is used to join specific set of lines. For join, J is the shortcut key. Now suppose I am making lines from here, and these lines are very much similar in line. If I am making these lines, now the lines endpoints are connected, but when I am selecting these lines are not selected at once. So what I have to do in this case, I have to join these lines with the help of join command. I will select all the lines at once and I will press enter. Now in the command line in the bottom you can see that 5 objectives are converted to one polyline. In the same way we are having another command that is called as the explode command. So it is a vice versa of this command. If I talk about the explode command, X is the shortcut key. Now explode and join are vice versa to each other. So if I am writing about explode, then X is the shortcut key for explode. It is generally used to disassemble the lines or to make the lines on individual basis. So suppose I am having a line structure like this and I am having joined them with the help of join command. Now as I select them, you can see that all the lines are converted into a single polyline. What I want to do in this case, I want to explode it. So I will press X in the shortcut key, I will press enter and I will select all the lines at once. Again I will press enter. So in this case, it is the explode command is used very much in the civil engineering. How? Let us see an example. Suppose I am having a rectangle and the outer plot distance is 50, 30. Now what I want to do, I want to make inner walls of this rectangle, so I can make it with the help of offset command directly. Now I want the individual lines to be selected. Now the lines are selected as a whole. I want to make the lines to be selected individually, so I will explode them with the help of explode command. I will select this with the help of cross window and I will press enter. So you can see that in this case all the lines are converted into single lines. In the next tutorials we will see how to make these inner walls or the inner boundaries of the plot. So if you have used this command and you are making this drawing, do subscribe the channel and share the videos with your friends. Until then, take care.